Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Arifi bin Manazri and my NASIB number is 1240950. So, I will be presenting on the evolution of media effects theories. This topic looks at how our understanding of media influence has changed over time. In the past, people believed that media had total control over audience. However, later studies show that the audience are more active and selective in how they receive media message. So in this presentation, I will explain three main theories. That is the hypodermic needle theory, two-step flow theory, and the selective exposure theory. These theories show that the shift from strong media effect to limited media effects. So first, I will briefly explain about the two theories. The hypodermic needle theory suggests that media messages are directly delivered to audience. It assumes that people are passive and easily influenced, that media affects everyone in the same way. Next, to the two-step flow theory, explain that media does not influence people directly. Instead, message first reach opinion leaders, who then share and explain the information to others. Lastly, the selective exposure theory focus on audience choice. It states the people prefer media content that match their belief and tend to avoid information they disagree with. Together, these theories show your views on media influence have changed over time. So, for the first one, hypodermic needle theory. In the hypodermic needle theory developed in the 1920s and 1930s during the rise of the radio, the newspaper, and film. It was influenced by war propaganda, especially during World War I. This theory believes that media messages are injected into the audience mind. Audiences are seen as passive, with little ability to resist media influence. One famous example is the War of the Worlds radio broadcast, which caused panic among some listeners. However, later research showed that not everyone reacts the same way to media, which led to criticism of this theory. Second one, the two-step flow theory. The two-step flow theory was introduced in 1944 by Paul Lazarsfeld and his colleagues. This theory explained that media message first reach opinion leaders who are more informed and active. These opinion leaders then pass the message to others through personal communication. This theory helps explain why media does not affect everyone equally. However, it also assumes the opinion leaders are always trustworthy, which may not always be true. So, for the last, selective exposure theory. Selective exposure theory became popular in the 1960s and 1970s. It explained that audiences are active and selective. People prefer media that supports their opinion and avoid content that challenges their belief. This is done to reduce discomfort, known as cognitive dissonance. Today, social media algorithms increase selective exposure by showing user content similar to what they already like. This can lead to echo chamber and polarization. So, in the conclusion, media effect theory have evolved over time. The hypodermic needle theory shows strong media influence. The two-step flow theory highlight the role of opinion leaders. The selective exposure theory emphasizes our audience choice. These theories help us understand that media influence depends on social interaction, personal belief, and individual choices. This understanding is very important in today's digital media environment. Thank you for your attention. I think that's all for me.